Hello, Leo. How y'all doing? Time for your May 2023 main monthly reading. So, before we get started, if you would like to find the information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading, please check the description of this video. You can also find all my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Also have a secondary YouTube channel if you want to go check that out. It's just me sitting and chatting and bullshit. It's nothing special, but also, especially for my Leos, don't forget to go catch me and the Leo King on High Vibe TV, because I've just joined forces with the Leo King and I am about to launch a whole series on manifestation. And my goal is to make it like a 6-month long series, breaking down the manifestation path, making it understandable, which is something I think most people have a hard time doing who try to explain this stuff to the masses. So if you would like to catch that on High Vibe TV, the information is in the description of the video as well. All right, let's jump into this. Man, y'all showed up quick. What's up? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, quick past, present, future. Real quick past, present, future for Leo, May 2023. Quick past, present, future. There we go. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. That's weird. I don't even know what to say about that yet. Thank you for the super chat, Prene. I hope I said your name right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. Ooh, the Empress. Okay. Some of you could possibly have kids with this person. This looks to me something, it looks like whatever it was that happened in the past between you and this person was something that built up over time. Now, this is just the general outline between the two of you. So on which end was it building up? On your end, on their end, or maybe between the two of you? I don't really know. But with the Temperance right next to the Five of Wands, this looks like something that built up over time. Maybe right off the rip, the two of you weren't really seeing eye to eye. For some of you, that may not be everybody, but I feel like there's a good number of you that it didn't take too terribly long from the time you and this person connected to start realizing we don't see eye to eye. We just don't. You know, especially if you're dealing with another fixed sign. Could be a Taurus for some of you. I know that's not going to be everybody, but in romance, two fixed signs together can be challenging in romance. But either way, this feels like something that you very patiently tried to get it to work, tried to relax and let things work themselves out, did everything you could before it was probably for some of you one last blow up. It just doesn't look like it's something that ended very kindly, like it was something that built up and built up and built up over time. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you, creeping up into the current moment. Ooh. You're kind of going through that period right now where, what's the word? I don't want to just use the word like enlightened, but you're doing a lot of reflecting. So for some of you, this particular connection taught you a lot about yourself. But I don't think that, that this has stopped you from going out and meeting new people. Some of you are already connecting with new people. Could be some of you are already talking to somebody else or already have your eye on somebody. But I just think that this current moment right now, especially throughout the month of May, is going to be a period of reflecting on the past, because in the past, you thought you had a real good idea of where things were going and where you would be. Now, you're not where you thought you would be, and you're not headed where you thought you were headed. So now it's time to stop and say, whoa, I got to rethink all this shit. And doing that little reflecting period where you're looking back and kind of going through that. Well, I thought that things were going this way, but obviously they weren't. So I need to recalibrate here and figure out what is it that I really want. Where am I really going in life? I do think though that probably the majority of you already have somebody else in mind with this 3 of Cups energy here. Maybe a couple of you who are already seeing, talking to, or dating this person. Oh, creeping up into the future though. Ooh, with that Lovers card. Yeah, there's a really, really, really intense connection coming. Now, I don't know yet whether or not it's whoever you have your eye on right now, or if it's something brand new that's going to be coming in. But with the Lovers card being in the future, oh yes, the next connection that's due to come in, which we'll talk about that here in a minute, is going to be really intense. Really intense. It ain't going to be no little game. Not going to be something that you're just going to be like, I'm not feeling this. I'm going to back away from this. It's not going to be one of those. It's going to be some of you. Now, I'm not going to dive in deep and dig up this rabbit hole, but I will say that some of you may find yourself questioning whether or not it's your twin flame. Now, I'm not digging up the twin flame rabbit hole, but I will say this. If you come to me for a reading and you ask me, is this person my twin flame? Me personally, as a reader, the only way I will answer that as a yes is if this card comes out in the upright. That's all I'm saying. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Also have Aquarius here. Well, let's take a look at how the person from the past feels about you. If you're not inquiring about somebody from the past, sit tight. I'll get to you in a minute. For the Leos inquiring about somebody they have past history with, how's this person feel about you? What's their thoughts and Lovers card reversed. So they don't quite feel the connection as strong as they once did. They feel the connection between the two of you getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Again, could be a Gemini for some of you. I mean, I think they are curious to know how you're doing, what's going on with you, how life is and whatnot, but they're too afraid to come forward and ask. Yeah. Yeah, they're debating. They're contemplating. I think, I see, I don't see it as honestly being something that's driving them nuts. Have they fully let go of this? No, they haven't. But for the most part, I kind of feel like they're just kind of doing their own thing for now, but they're contemplating, wondering whether or not it would even be worth it to strike up a conversation with you, because they're wondering what's going on with you, how you been. But I'm not seeing a real deep emotional connection, honestly. I don't have one single cup on the table here. I don't. Not one. Not one. Not one. So if you're wondering whether or not this person is in love with you, I don't think so, honestly. I wouldn't call it love, but I would call it more like, I would probably say unfinished business. No, I'm not really in love with you. I don't think it would ever work out between me and you, but I can't help but wonder what's going on with you. How you been? I think they need some closure is what they need. I think they may need some closure. Now, also, too, the lesson that this was supposed to teach them, did they learn it? No, they did not. So because I know there's at least one of you, because I get that question frequently in readings. Did this person learn their lesson? No, they did not. No, they did not. All right. Let's see if there's going to be any kind of actions taken from this person. What's the outcome looking like for May? Let's see. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Not really a whole lot. Hang on. Don't hold me to that yet. Hold up. Hody-do, yo. Hody-do. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Nah. Five of Swords. Page of Cups reversed. Nah, not really. Now, Virgo card, or I'm sorry, the Hermit could be a Virgo for some of you. It's in the reverse. Now, see. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed. So I think kind of both of you are kind of sitting around contemplating what would happen. What would happen if I reached out? I wonder if they're ever going to reach out. Would it be a good idea? Would it just turn into a bunch of drama, or would this person just embarrass me by ignoring me and make me look stupid? I think that's probably more than anything with the Strength card here. I feel like this is your energy though, because this is the Leo card. But both of you are kind of holding back because I think it has a lot to do with pride. I have too much pride to reach out to you. So I think that's what it is. And honestly, it feels like it's coming from both ends. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're a little bit too proud to reach out to them, and they're a little bit too proud to reach out to you. So there's this mirroring effect happening. Let's get the advice then. What's the best way for Leo to handle this situation? What's the best thing to do here? Advice, 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 advice. Empress. Hang on, it's not ready yet. Hold up. Hold up, not ready. Okay, there it is. One more. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Cups reverse. That's what I thought. Okay. All right. So you know me. I don't want to swing to one end of the spectrum or the other. I try the best that I can, unless it just comes out like straight up. I try the best that I can to meet in the middle. So I'm not going to say do or don't reach out to this person, but I will say this. If you go inside and take a look at what's going on in here, ask yourself, am I at peace with this? Am I able to process through this and let go of it, move on, and continue my life happily and make peace with the past? Or is this really fucking with me? Is this weighing me down? You know, and if you are actually having trouble truly letting go of this and it's really weighing you down, at some point you have to make that judgment. Well, I want to release this energy. I want to release it. So what's more important to me, my pride or me continuing my ascension journey? Because you know the metaphor that I always use is climbing the mountain. That's the metaphor I always use. So if you get up to a point at that mountain and this connection is just weighing you down, okay, I got a decision to make. Do I want to stay stuck on the side of this mountain because I'm proud? Or do I want to swallow my pride, risk looking like an idiot, if that will untie me from this connection and I can make it to the top? What's worth it? What's worth it? I'm going to swallow my pride. I'm going to swallow my pride. I'll reach out to you. Yo, just want to let you know, we cool. Just reach out and get that closure. Even if they ignore you, even if they respond and tell you to go eat shit and die, who cares? At least that's gonna release me from this vibrational baggage that's holding me down, and I'm gonna make it to the top of that damn mountain. So big picture, one of these days, you're gonna be looking stupid, and I'm not. See what I'm saying? That's what I would say. But if you can process through this energy on your own, then do that. At the end of the day, it's between you, your higher self, and the universe. So you got to go inside and be honest about what's really going on in here. All right. Let's look at the next connection due to come in. Next connection due to come in. Hang on. I want to use this deck. Hold up. Next connection due to come in to Leo's life. Let's see. Next connection due to come in. Oh, told you. Told you. Long-term commitment. But with that Hierophant there, I also think that it has a lot to do with the fact that you are not going to be a frequency match to the next person due to come in until you do fully learn the lesson that the last experience was supposed to teach you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So it wouldn't surprise me if you were tested a couple of times before this person shows up. Wouldn't surprise me. Not at all. Yep. But when this connection does come in, whenever you do make it to that level, it's going to come in real quick and shit's going to start moving fast. Going to start moving fast. Yep. And here's another thing too. You ain't even going to notice anybody else. You won't even notice anybody else. You know how many times somebody will come to me and ask me, am I supposed to be with this person or this person? And I'm like, supposed to be? Neither of them. Neither of them. I don't need a tarot card to tell you that. Because when the universe brings you your person, you won't give two diddly shits about anybody else. So the simple fact that you're already confused about whether or not it's this person or this person, I don't need a tarot card to tell you that neither of them are your person. Because if either of them was your person, you wouldn't give two shits about the other. Period. End of discussion. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you are. Like some of you may, I feel like you're going to be tested a couple of times. And there may be a couple of people that you're, tossing around up in your head like, oh, man, I don't know. Should I continue seeing that person? Is it going to work with this person? What there may be a couple of people that you're thinking about, but once you meet this person, once you meet this person, now, nope, never mind. I don't care about none of those people. You're walking away from any other options. No other options. Walking away from all of it. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Also have Taurus here. Okay. Well, let's look at their intentions. Their true feelings and intentions. And my cards are sticking together. So fucking ugly and overcast and damp and humid here in SoCal. Now, not feeling that deck. Too humid. The cards are sticking together. All right. There we go. We got another super chat there. George, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. What's this person's intentions? Let's see. Page of Swords. Okay. I think this person wants to talk and get to know you as good as they possibly can. King of Swords reverse, though. Oh, yeah. They got some defense mechanisms in place, though. Yeah, they do. They got some. Look. 7 of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups, reversed. They got some defense mechanisms in there. They got a little bit of unhealed trauma. Always, man. Always. Okay, and the 10 of Wands. Yup, see. Not bad intentions, though. That's the main thing that I'm looking for. Not bad intentions. That may not necessarily mean that they're where they need to be in life. It may not necessarily mean, that they're a perfect person, but they don't have any intentions of trying to play games, trying to bullshit you. I just think that they still have a lot of unhealed trauma and they're very broken. Mainly, this person has their guard up and they want to hang around and wait and talk to you and get to know you as well as they possibly can because they want to avoid getting hurt. See that come through almost every time you read a new connection. It's almost that same story every time. Every time. All right, what's the outcome then? Will it take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or just kind of plateau and stay the same? Let's see. Page of Wands. Whoa. One more. Damn, dog. Okay, that deck said no. Sorry about that. All right, outcome. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so nobody is getting ghosted. For those of you wondering that. Nobody's getting ghosted. I think honestly, this is moving faster than both of your comfort zones are accustomed to. So yeah, that guard being up, it'll probably be up for the most part for the majority of the month, while both of you tiptoe like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When am I going to find out that you've been talking to somebody else? When am I going to find out that you really ain't all that into me? When's it going to happen? I'm ready. And then probably for at least a good month while both of you are kind of, but I don't think that it's actually taking a turn for the worse though. I do not. Let's at least get the advice. What's the advice? Right, 7 of Cups reversed, but it you see, it just said that you're doing that anyway. So no other options. If you decide to start seeing, dating, or talking to somebody, no other options. Okay? Don't be having no fucking backup plans. Don't be having no plan B. No. If you have a backup plan, you're almost guaranteed you're asking for failure. Like that person that gets out there and starts a business, the most successful entrepreneurs, they ain't no fucking backup plan. There is no backup plan. Success is my only fucking option. I have nothing to fall back on. Same thing in anything. If you give yourself a backup plan, subconsciously, you're giving yourself permission to half-ass it. You know? So I got a backup plan. So if I have a backup plan, I'm not all in. I'm half-assing it. Oh, fuck that. I ain't got no backup plan. It's this. I'm giving my all to this, period. End of discussion. End of story. You know? There's nothing wrong with taking it slow. Nothing wrong with taking it slow. Yeah. Get to know each other on a psychological level. And I feel like I've already given you all this advice several times over the past couple of weeks. But get to know somebody on a psychological level. And what that means is watch. Watch them. Don't just sit and listen to what they have to say. Watch them. Watch them. I'm going to watch how you treat other people. We go out to eat at the restaurant. I'm going to watch how you treat the waiter. When we're hanging out with friends, I'm going to watch how you treat your so-called friends, because that's how you're going to treat me. You know, get to know them on that psychological level. Get to know their behavior patterns, their thought patterns. Just get to know them on this level. And don't be afraid of letting it move slow. It's okay if it moves slow. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all good. All right. Let's look at singles. Single Leos. What's happening generally between the singles and the person who lives in their head, whoever that may be. Ace of Wands, though. Ooh, Ace of Wands. The Tower. Hang on. Oh, shit. Okay, Two of Cups reversed. Woo, there goes the ear. I think it... there it is. Some kind of drama is erupting between you and this person. Yeah, I feel like you're closing the door on this situation. Now, this is where it's confusing and weird. Like, I don't know if tension is building between the two of you until some kind of misunderstanding happens and something pops off between the two of you. Or maybe for some of you, is this person like leading you on? Maybe. Are they like leading you on and leading you to believe that this might be going somewhere and they're just stringing you along or something? I don't understand. Look. Five of Wands, Tower, Two of Cups reversed. It's looking to me like something not so pretty is happening here. And you're moving on from this. And you're more than likely going to end up with somebody that is not the person that you've had your eye on for a while. I don't think it's them. I think it's somebody else. This does not feel like them. Not with the Tower and the Two of Cups reverse, Five of Wands. Nope. Let's see if this deck wants to behave now. Well, let's see what's going on with that then. What's this person's thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What's their intentions? How they feel about you? How do they see you? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Whoa. Seven of Pentacles. I kind of feel like I'm having a... Oh, yeah. So I'm having a hard time telling whether or not... I don't think they're manipulating you. So I don't think they intentionally like manipulated you into falling for them or whatever. But I think they know somehow. They know that you're interested in them. They feel it. Or for some of you, you may have already made some kind of move towards them. But in one way or another, they know. And I think they are kind of stringing you along a little bit because it puffs up their ego and makes them feel good about themselves. For the most part, I think this person wants to keep their options open and play around. I don't think they want to settle down with just one person. They have very low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem. They got feelings for you, though. That's the thing. They do with this King of Cups energy here. They're interested. But I think the ego boost of knowing that you want them makes them feel better than the idea of a true emotional connection. So I'm feeling a little bit of shadiness here. Feels a little bit shady to me. Feels shady. I want to jump straight into the advice on this one. What's the best advice for Leo on this one here? 10 of Cups, though. Hey, look. Okay, we got to get real simple. When it comes down to situations like this, we got to get real simple. It's not complicated. Okay? We humans are complicated. We're the ones that make these situations complicated because we don't want to listen to the universe and we want to do it our way. But if we really want to develop our own trust-based relationship with the universe, we got to get simple, yo. Simple. So I always like to ask myself this question. If what I want is what the universe wants too, would it be that fucking hard to make it happen? Now, that's an open-ended question. That's open-ended because, depending on what it is that you're doing, there could be more challenges and obstacles that you have to overcome. But especially something as simple as a relationship. Let's just focus on that. Do I believe that if the universe wants this person in my life, that it's going to be this fucking complicated to make it happen? Do I believe the universe is that stupid? I don't. That technically, that's an open-ended question too. Everybody sees things differently. Everybody feels differently. But Rich Lopp's opinion is the universe is not that stupid. I believe that if the universe wants this person in my life, I'm not going to say it's going to be fucking rainbows and unicorns, but it's going to pretty much come together and flow organically and naturally. And any obstacles that may be in the way, me and this person are going to come together as a team and overcome them together. You know what I mean? I don't think it should be that hard. I think that if I'm sitting around driving myself nuts trying to figure out how this person feels about me, that doesn't sound like somebody the universe picked to be in my life. I know that's easy to say and it's hard to do. Trust me, I get it. I'm a human too. I've got things that I wish they were a certain way that the universe doesn't want them to be that way. I can't do anything about that. I don't like it either. But I'm just telling you, if you want to see decent results in your life, big picture, retrospectively, that's the best way to go about it. All right, random freestyle advice. Whatever random ass advice Leo needs to hear the most. Whoops. About whatever random subject comes up. Random freestyle advice. Knight of Pentacles. All right, last one. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Man, there's so much here. Wow, where do I start? Okay, there's a good starting point. Okay. And that's cool too, because I just saw something about this. Somebody posted something about this on Facebook the other day. Contrary to popular belief, quitting is for winners. Now, it's a simple shift in perspective. This means knowing when to quit forcing something, knowing when to walk away from a relationship that's doing nothing but pulling you down and holding you back, knowing when to stop trying to make something happen a certain way when obviously the universe is working against you. Now, this is a really tedious piece of advice for me to sit and explain because this is very idiosyncratic. Very. It's gonna be very specific to the individual. But what we have to do, no matter what it is that we're trying to make happen in life, if we're having trouble making something happen, or if we're struggling, if we're experiencing challenges, obstacles, or problems, we always got to take a step back and say, is the universe telling me no? Or do I just need to put forth more work and more effort? How do I know where to draw the line between putting forth honest work and effort towards something and forcing and fighting a losing battle against the universe? I'll tell you what I've learned on my path. Okay. Hopefully this works for you. There's a difference between a roadblock and an obstacle. There's a difference. An obstacle is little bitty annoying shit that goes wrong. Little annoying shit, you know. I've been experiencing a lot of obstacles here over the past month or so. You know, little bitty annoying shit that goes wrong. It's not preventing my progress. It's not stopping me in my tracks. But it's this little annoying fucking thing, and I got to figure this out. And then I turn this corner, and there's another little annoying fucking thing. And then I turn this corner, and there's another little annoying fucking thing. But I make it through it, and I get through it, and I make it over it. When the universe is saying no, I'm going to tell you what right now. Do not underestimate the universe's ability to defy all logic to make something fucking happen or to prevent you from doing something you shouldn't be doing. Typically, whenever shit that makes no sense. I know for those of you who watched the podcast on the Leo Kings channel, I talked about this yesterday. My car. The universe wanted me to let go of my car. Car was 6 years old, had 40,000 miles. It was problem after 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 problem. For 6 straight months, it spent more time in the shop than it did on the road. Dude, it was a Chevy Camaro, a 6th generation Chevy Camaro. The Chevy dealership had that car in the shop for 3 months because they couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong with it. That makes no fucking sense. The universe was saying, let it go. See what I'm saying? Whenever things start happening on your path that make no fucking sense. How does a 6-year-old car with 40,000 miles have this many problems? And not only do they have this many problems, but the dealership can't figure out what the problem is. That makes no fucking sense. That's what I've learned on my path. And I could go on rattling on all day about, you know, when the universe says no, stop, no, stop, no, stop, no, stop. It like shit will start making no sense. And the harder you try to fight it, which we fixed signs have a tendency to want to do that, then the harder the universe will fight back. And it will. Oh, the universe will kick your ass down to rock bottom if it has to. Oh, yes, it will. So knowing when to draw that line and walk away from that relationship that's doing nothing but holding you back and causing you problems. To quit that fucking dead-end job that you're never going to reach your financial goals working at this place. Ever. Even if you got promoted to the highest fucking position this job has to offer, it's still nowhere near your financial goals. It's time to quit. Time to walk away. Knowing when to quit, leave something behind, and let go is very important. Very important. All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all for tuning in and playing along once again. Y'all, I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback that y'all still be showing me day in and day out every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, purchase my tarot reading course for $11.11, or check me over on High Vibe TV with the Leo King. It's all in the description of the video. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.